Running is very accessible. You just need a pair of shoes. It's helped me a lot with making me grow as an individual. I'll run before work and I'll run after work. A lot of 100+ mile weeks. Sometimes I'll really like it, and then sometimes I'll just absolutely hate it. If I'm really sore or really tired, I'll just kind of think like, what am I doing? But just the thought of my competitors, they're also running. My main specialty is marathon running. I travel across the country and represent my club here in San Diego. I'm typically racing professional runners that do this full time, don't have a 9-to-5 like I do. And so the last few years, I've just told myself, I gotta close the gap, because like I wanna run with the professionals. I wanna be one of the best marathoners in the country. And I think I'm doing that. 4 of us on the same team, we're gonna go to Orlando and race at the Olympic Trials Marathon to represent the USA. To qualify for that race, to actually run in Orlando, you have to run under 2:18. Right now I run 2:14. I don't have a national championship. I didn't win a state championship in high school. I didn't win a national title when I was at the Division II level. I got hurt a million times in college. I really feel like if I can do this sort of stuff, like anyone can, but you just gotta work really hard.
Me and Shelby were the first ones here. You live closer. See, now you know how it feels. What's up?
So we were just talking about kind of goals for your Olympic trials. So any things related to either strategy or form where in other big races that you've been in that you feel like your form breaks down at any point in a race, I could maybe help you with that today.
Going into the trials, I feel really good. I had a little bit of a setback a couple weeks ago. I had some glute tendon tightness, but I got it worked out. I don't do any sort of crazy training. I just trust my coach and been through enough injuries to know what I can do. And so I've just been able to trust my own body and knowing what I can handle.
You said around 5 minutes is your goal marathon pace for trials. Let's do that. Let's simulate that on the treadmill. It's only going to be 40 seconds at that pace, with a little bit of build up, okay?
I put in the consistent work without any excuses. I can do this sport at a high level and just trying to close the gap on these guys. My grandparents sacrificed everything to get here and raise my mom and dad. And so to represent those communities, represent junior college athletes, Division II athletes, blue collar athletes, that would mean a lot if I could represent all of those things at a world level in a USA kit. It's a weird feeling waking up. It's quiet. Everyone's just ready to go out there and just suffer. I just tell myself, stay calm. There's no reason to get your heart rate up. There's no reason to worry about it. Like, the work's been done. And it felt good, breathing-wise and everything. But I felt the pain about 5 or 6 miles in, and 16 or 17, it got even worse. I feel like I'm gonna do something permanent or something that's gonna take me out for months. I had to drop out around 18 and a half. I definitely don't regret going out there. I don't regret trying to run with the leaders. I don't regret like just going for it, because I feel like I'd really regret it if I just said, oh well, like I'm just not gonna go. I have goals to be one of the best in the US. That still hasn't changed. I was fit enough and I was capable enough. I trained a lot, and that doesn't go away with a bad performance. Like, that carries on, that stacks up. I've failed a lot in this sport. I've had a lot of unsuccessful runs, But after those unsuccessful runs, I have really great runs. It's gonna go well eventually. And especially as a marathoner who trains like months and months for one race, you just have to have that optimism about it. I'm just ready to show it this next time in 2028.